When it comes to your digital assets, there's one question that trumps all others. Who's really in control? Today, we're going to dive into non-custodial wallets, the tech that puts that power and that control right back into your hands. So let's just start right there with that big question. Who actually holds the keys to your crypto? I mean, is it you? Or is it the exchange where you bought it? Because the answer to that question changes absolutely everything. All right, so let's break down what full control even means in the world of crypto. You hear that phrase thrown around all the time, right? But what it actually means is specific, it's powerful, and it's really the whole point of what we're talking about today. And that brings us right to the heart of it. A non-custodial wallet is, simply put, a wallet where you and only you hold the keys. There's no third party, no bank, no company standing between you and your assets. They can't touch it, they can't freeze it, they can't access it. Yeah, to boil it all down, it's this simple. You are in charge. Period. There are no middlemen. This isn't just a feature, it's the whole philosophy of decentralization playing out right in your pocket. Okay, so if there are no middlemen, no customer service to call, how does any of this work? Let's take a look at how your wallet talks directly to the blockchain itself. You know, the process is actually pretty elegant. First, you decide to send some crypto. Then, you use your private key to digitally sign that transaction, which is basically you proving you're the owner. And that's it. That signed transaction gets broadcast straight to the blockchain. No one else has to give you permission. Now, I've said that phrase private key a few times now, and for good reason. This is where the real magic happens, but it's also where all the responsibility lies. So let's really get into what these all-important keys are. Okay, this is a super important difference to get. Your private key, think of that like the key to your front door. You use it for everyday things like signing transactions. But the seed phrase, that's the master key. It's more like a secret map that can rebuild your entire house from scratch if it ever burns down. You almost never use it, but you have to protect it with your life. And look, this isn't some super niche, hard-to-use tech anymore. Non-custodial wallets come in all sorts of forms. You've got easy-to-use mobile apps, desktop software, even browser extensions for quick access. And then you have the super secure offline devices, what people call cold storage, for serious, long-term security. So, we've talked a lot about the power you get with one of these wallets, but we absolutely have to be real about the other side of that coin. So let's talk about the power and the peril. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? With full control comes full responsibility. This is the deal. This is the trade-off you are making when you decide to be your own bank. There is no safety net here. And the risks are very, very real. Let's be clear, if you lose your private key or that seed phrase, your money is gone. Forever. There's no forgot password button, there's no one to call, and if you accidentally send crypto to the wrong address, it's gone. You are the one and only line of defense against scams, hackers, and phishing attacks. So after hearing all that, I know what you might be thinking. Why on earth would anyone sign up for that kind of stress? And you know what? That's a fair question. So let's look at why, for so many people, the reward is well worth that risk. The upsides are huge. First, you're totally independent. You're not at the mercy of an exchange that could go bankrupt or freeze your account. That makes these wallets perfect for long-term holding or hodling. But even cooler, it's your passport to the entire world of Web3. You can interact directly with decentralized finance, or DeFi, earn rewards through staking, all without asking for anyone's permission. And really, it all just boils down to this. The number of people on planet Earth who can access, move, or manage your assets, it's one. Just you. That's it. That is the absolute core of self-custody. So we end up right back where we started, but hopefully with a lot more clarity. The choice here is a big one. It's a trade-off between the convenience of having someone else manage things and the incredible power and sovereignty of doing it yourself. So the real question I'll leave you with is this. Is the power of self-custody right for you?